CNN confronts Obama's DHS secretary. Viewers shocked by what he let slip on live TV. By that conservative girl, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. Jay Johnson, who served as former President Barack Obama's DHS secretary, sat down with CNN's Anderson Cooper on Thursday night to discuss immigration policy. Being that Johnson was a high-ranking member of the Obama administration, Cooper surely thought he could get him to trash President Donald Trump's hardline stance on immigration. However, viewers were stunned by what Johnson actually let slip on live television. According to the Daily Caller, the Trump administration has taken a zero-tolerance policy on illegal border crossings, meaning that every person who crosses the border illegally is prosecuted. Those people are detained while awaiting prosecution rather than being released and asked to come back for their court hearings, known as catch and release. Liberals have argued that this policy of detaining illegal immigrants is cruel and inhumane. However, Jay Johnson, who served as Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security during the Obama administration, has a different take. Johnson explained on CNN why catch and release is not a realistic immigration policy. Without a doubt, this is a problem, migrants not returning to court when they are released. A number of deportation orders are issued in absentia, said Johnson, which is why one of the things we tried to do, we had the families coming in, was to expand family detention. This is a real issue, and we cannot have a system of catch and release. We are a sovereign nation. We have to secure our borders, and so we just simply cannot have a situation where people are apprehended, they're released, they don't return to court, and they know they're able to do that. That's effectively undermining your own border security efforts, he argued. I can just imagine Cooper's face.
Problem. The president has also been critical of the legal process when releasing someone or releasing a family, saying that it's not realistic to expect them to return to court for a date that could take many months or even longer. I wonder what your reaction to that is, because last night I spoke to John Sandway, the former acting ICE director, who said that could be addressed by using things like ankle bracelets, monitoring like that. It's actually cheaper and has been effective in the past.
Without a doubt, this is a problem. Migrants not returning to court when they're released. A number of deportation orders are issued in absentia, which is why one of the things we tried to do when we had the families coming in was to expand family detention. But even with the expanded detention, a number of migrants are still released. I think we need to do a better job of making informed decisions about who is a risk of flight and who is not. This is a real issue, and we cannot have a system of catch and release. We are a sovereign nation. We have to secure our borders, and so we just simply cannot have a situation where people are apprehended, they're released, they don't return to court, and they know they're able to do that. That's effectively undermining your own border security efforts.
So what?
Unbelievable. Indeed, we know from past experience that a policy of catch and release simply does not work. In fact, one of the major reasons we are saddled with so many immigration issues now is because past administrations released illegal immigrants awaiting trial, and those immigrants never returned to see their day in court. And why would they, when they know the end result is going to be their own deportation? Now these migrants are floating around in the U.S., draining our resources, and in many cases committing crimes that put a strain on our communities and our justice system. Democrats like to act as though detaining illegal immigrants is completely heartless. To drive their point home, they have circulated photographs of migrants who are purportedly being kept in cages. Of course, we now know that those pictures were captured long before Donald Trump became president. In fact, the viral pictures you have seen of migrants being held in subpar conditions were taken in 2014 when Obama was president. The Trump administration does not house immigrants in cages. Quite to the contrary, they are kept in clean, warm holding facilities where they get to watch television and are fed 3 meals a day. Even MSNBC was forced to admit as much after sending one of their investigative reporters to a detention facility in Texas. That investigation obviously didn't pan out the way that the shamelessly liberal network hoped it would. Barack Obama deported more people during his 2 terms in office than all other U.S. presidents combined. So why is President Donald Trump the one being demonized by the left? Trump has done more to help immigrant families than any of his predecessors. He even signed an executive order which will keep families together at the border instead of separating minors from their parents after they are brought here illegally. Trump has shown an enormous amount of compassion for these families, yet he is given no credit. He is treated as though he is Hitler incarnate. The hypocrisy of those on the left could not be more pronounced. Totally agree. Absolutely. The hypocrisy on the left, it's all a scam in order to help them for the 2018 election. They have no platform, so they're trying to demonize Trump, and they're also detracting from the issue of the IG report of the criminality that occurred during the Obama administration and in the Department of Justice and FBI, and that's what they're trying to do. So, and you have all these liberal celebrities coming out in full force with phony pictures from 2014. But again, that's mainstream media. They're not going to listen to the conservatives as much as the mainstream media. The only media that actually will give them some information that is correct there is Fox News. The liberals don't watch Fox News that much, Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.